Hi everyone, Miss Kay here, and ready to do some trumpet playing together. So we have got our 6 notes now in the scale. Our lowest note is, you tell me, it is B. Okay, middle finger, lowest note is B, and then we can go all the way up to G. And if we look on page 11 in our team brass, then we've got that scale at the top, haven't we? So I think I've asked you last time to play the scale including B. Forget B for the moment. In fact, copy me. That's the best thing, isn't it? Trumpets up, stand up ready, shoulders nice and loose. Make sure you are holding your trumpet up straight and looking directly at me. So no twisting or turning or sitting down. Good posture. Copy me. I'm going to start on C. Here's our pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn. C, 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 my turn. Your turn. D, 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 me. Your turn. E, 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 me. Your turn. F, 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 me. Your turn. G, G, G. We're going to go down now. Your turn. F, F, my turn. Your turn. E, 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 me next. D, 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 and I'm finishing. Your turn. I'm going to do B as well. Your turn. B, B, and we finish on C, C, C. Well done. And if you can pitch all of those notes completely correctly and play that whole scale, that's going to sound amazing. So that was a warm-up, doing 3 on each one to get your tongue working, your breathing, your posture, making a nice sound. Now I'm going to do the whole scale up to G, turn around and come back again. And this is really what we're aiming for, to do it smoothly without thinking. So lips nice and loose to begin with. We'll go tighter and blow harder as we go up, and then relax on the way down. So I'm going to do it. You can join in with me if you want to. I'll do it twice. So here's the first time after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd love you to be able to do it like that. So let's try together. Take a breath. 1, 2, breathe now. 3, 4. Great. If you did that well, that's brilliant. If you're still not quite there, just keep practicing. Remember, a bit of practice every day. Even if you just do that scale every day, it's going to get better, isn't it? And your lips are going to get used to it, and your fingers will get used to it as well. Okay, let's do a bit more of copying back now that we're a bit more warmed up. So I'm going to use any notes from that scale. Of course, remember, if you're watching me, you'll know exactly what note I'm playing, because you know that this one is D, this one is F, this is either G or C, this is E, this is B. You know all of those notes. So copy me. Here I go. Me first. Your turn. E, E, G, 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 G. G, G, F, F, F. F, F, E. E, 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 D. D, 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 C. And it finishes on C, of course, which is our home note, so that it sounds finished. Right, now let's do the intervals on page 11. If you've managed to do this with the CD, that would be amazing at home. I'm not going to do the CD now, but remember, this is the notes from the scale going up and coming down again, really. So if you know your scale, the intervals on page 11, it's not difficult. These notes are all minims, they're all 2 beats. They're all 2 beats except for the last one. The last one is 4 beats, so that is a semi-breve. So intervals, the numbers at the top, remember, are talking about the interval or the gap between the 2 notes. So C to D is 2 notes apart. C to E, C, D, E is 3 notes apart or a third. So that's what those numbers are about. Are we ready? Starting on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you didn't manage to do it all with me, pause the video, practice it on your own, and then go back and play it with me, because that's a really, really good tune. And if you can put the CD on, the backing is really good. Now, step round. We looked at this last time, page 11, step round, and it's called a step round because the notes go step by step, one after another. They're all next door notes, next door to each other. So, based on the scale, isn't it? Have a good look at it. Analyse the music. What's happening? The first 4 notes go up, it drops a note, and then it goes up again. And then what does it do? It turns around and it comes down, but it doesn't go all the way down. It goes up one and then down again. So look for these patterns, these up and down patterns, and your fingers should recognise those patterns if you've practiced the scale. Okay, so the 2 dots at the end mean that the music should be repeated. So I'm going to do it twice. I'm just going to play it twice through, and then that's up to you to practice it. If you can, play along with me. That's the idea, but I'll do it nice and slowly. Okay, if you've got it already, you can join in with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can play it like that, I'd love to hear it. That would be really great. Okay, we're going to turn the page over, turning to page 12. And we did start this last time. The Welsh tune is at the top. And we talked about the patterns in this tune as well. Having a look at the first 4 bars and the next 4 bars on the top line. They are almost the same, aren't they? What's the difference? Spot the difference. If you look at the first bar and the 5th bar, the 2nd bar and the 6th bar, 3rd bar and the 7th bar, those are all the same. The 4th bar and the 8th bar, though, even though they're both 4-beat notes, they're a different note, aren't they? Apart from that, this first phrase, the first 4 bars, is identical. And look underneath the second half to the end of the tune, that is exactly the same as the bit above it. The only bit that's different is the first 4 bars on the second line. And this is the B section because it's the bit that's different. The first section is the A section, then we get the A section again, then we get the B section on the second line that's different, then it goes back to the A section for the last half to finish it off. So A, B, A. Very common structure of the song. This is how it's built, how it's put together. Okay, I'm just going to play it all the way through because we talked about this last time. I hope you've practiced it. If you haven't done it yet, have a look at page 12 while I'm playing this. So this is the Welsh tune, first tune at the top. Only uses our 5 notes, no B's even. Really, really easy. Okay, here I go. Starts on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I hope you've been looking at that one. If you haven't looked at it yet, I'd love to hear it like that next time I see you. Practice playing it all the way through. Again, you can look on the CD under W. This track is on the CD as well. Now, looking at the rest of this page, so it's something new for today. Page 12, it says new rhythm. New rhythm. What's new about it? Well, it shows you here. Let me put my trumpet down and show you. This new rhythm here, what do we call that one there? That's a crotchet, followed by a minim, followed by a crotchet. Now, you won't find that order of notes anywhere in this piece, because normally the minim in this piece is at the beginning of the bar. So if you look at bar 2, for instance, you've got a minim there and a minim there. But this new rhythm puts a crotchet first. Now this actually makes it into a more jazzy rhythm. It's called syncopation. Makes it a more jazzy and more fun rhythm because it goes da da da. Can you do that with me? Here we go. Da da da. And if you did it really fast, da 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 da, it's a jazzy, kind of a jazzy rhythm. Now these 2 rounds, the first one, they're 2 separate tunes. The first one has that rhythm in it. And I want you to quickly pause the video and look and see where you can find that rhythm with a crotchet followed by a minim followed by a crotchet. Where can you find that rhythm in this first tune? Pause the video and come back. Right, hopefully you've paused the video and you're going to tell me that it's in bar 1, 2, 3, bar 4. There is that rhythm, this rhythm here. So when you get to there, you know what to do because we just practiced it. It goes ba, ba, ba. So these rounds are 2 separate tunes. And a round, do you remember like when we did the human drum kit in assembly? We split into 4 groups and we did the human drum kit starting at different times, overlapping. That's what it's like to play around. I'm actually going to do the second round first because that's my favourite. Now if you look at this one, it's got lots of rests. Lots of rests, and again this makes the rhythm quite jazzy. It makes the rhythm quite jazzy. And it does sound really good with 2 people doing it. So I can't do that right now, but I might try and put up a version of me playing it with myself. And then you'll have 2 versions of it. Okay. It goes like this. In fact, no trumpet, just hands. The best thing to do is to clap this because of all those rests. So see if you can clap it with me. Put your trumpet down. After 4, remember each of those rests is silent, so give me a silent beat. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, and rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, rest, down, rest, down, rest, rest, clap, clap, rest, clap, rest. That was once through and that might have been too fast for you, so I'm going to do it really, 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 really slowly now. This time, instead of saying rest, I'm just going to count to 4. I'm going to count the 4 beats in each bar all the way through, and then you'll see where I count but don't do a clap. That's where the rest is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, that is once through. And if you can clap it, then you can play it. But I wouldn't recommend playing it until you can clap it like that. You could look online if you can and look up a metronome. Metronome, M-E-T-R-O-N-O-M-E. And that will give you a beat while you're playing, as though I was here clapping. Okay, I'm going to play it for you. So a metronome would sound like this. I can't really click and play, but you've got to get that into your head. So have a listen, clap along while I play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how it goes. And if you can practice, like I say, clap it first and then practice playing it. I'm just going to play it up to speed now one time. Okay, and this is what we're aiming for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with me playing the round with myself. So hopefully you're now going to see 2 of me playing this round. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there you go. That's the 2 rounds on page 12. Number 2, the second round. So keep practicing, get your scale sounding really good, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.